Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Alexandra and welcome to another video. So this isn't going to be like a few videos I've seen where they tell you the pros and cons of each brokerage and why they chose which brokerage, because I don't think hearing too many opinions is good. I think you should make your decision based on how you feel after doing your research and everything like that. But I did want to get more into how my thought process went and what I think you should really focus on when picking a brokerage. Take this advice with a grain of salt. This is just my opinion, right? You could have different opinions and that's totally fine. But just from my experience and what kind of drew me to one and not the other, it was like different factors. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through that in this video. And if you guys find it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I am working on more content as I continue working, so hopefully I'll have a lot for you guys soon. But basically I'm just gonna get into what drew me to some and not the others, what I thought was positive, and what I thought just brokerages overall could change, right, on how they approach new agents. But again, it is just my opinion. You may think completely different, but this is just kind of my experience. Okay, so when I was interviewing brokers, I honestly just interviewed 3 brokerages. I didn't go all out. I honestly didn't have the time or the patience, right? I was working my full-time job. I didn't have time to go to the office and meet with them how I wanted to. I don't even have time like for Zoom because they would only schedule time like during my work hours. So that was a little bit difficult, but the ones I did talk with, a couple were just quick to tell you the negatives about the other company, right? And I feel like if I'm interviewing a company or a brokerage or anyone in general, I feel like they should just give you the positives and not have to worry about comparing themselves so much to everyone else, right? Because there's always going to be competition. McDonald's has Burger King, CVS has Walgreens. There's always going to be competition. So instead of trying to bring other companies down, bring other people down who are considering that company or who worked there before, right? Just say why you're valuable and why I should choose you. How will it be beneficial to my career? How can, we grow together? And instead of putting others down, right? And so I heard it from the, different companies, this one talking about this one and this one talking about this one, and I don't need to know the bad in each other, right? I just need to know what good can you guys do for me, and then I feel like it should be my decision, which it is, to go with that company based on if I feel like if it's the right fit. So that's how I feel brokerages overall should approach it, right? I might be wrong. I am new to the business, so it may not be how things go. But I think if you're genuine and you're just straight up with someone, they can see that, they can appreciate that. And if they feel like they could handle it, if they feel like it's a right fit, more power to you, right? So I just think that's like the main thing to consider when you're picking a brokerage. Yes, you want to consider the money. Yes, you want to consider the fees, and I'm going to have a whole video on all my expenses. Keep in mind, a lot of my expenses are before even picking a brokerage, and their fees I would have to pay regardless if I went with Keller Williams, Coldwell, Remax, EXP, any company, I would still have to pay these fees. So keep that in mind. Don't let the fees really like draw your focus into one particular brokerage, because most of the fees are going to be before picking a brokerage anyways. But with that being said, just go on what feels right to you. If you're talking to a company and you're really excited, be excited. Don't let anyone put you down. Don't let someone else from a competing brokerage put you down, tell you why it's a stupid decision. If they're trying to help you, if they had a really bad experience or something helpful, then maybe take what they have to say, but also make the decision based on what you want. But don't take too many opinions. Don't listen to too many opinions, because everyone's going to tell you their opinion, and that's going to be what they feel is best for them. And you just have to do what's right for you, because if you're uncomfortable, if you're not happy with your decision, at the end of the day, you're the one working there, you're the one paying the dues, you're the one trying to figure out your business and growing your business, and it's not them, right? So go with what you're comfortable with. Go with the company that has a training that you like. If you like an in-classroom training, go with a company that has in-classroom training. If you like online training, go with online training. If you like do-as-you-go training, go with a company that'll do as you go, you know? And just keep that in mind. Don't feel pressured to pick a certain company because of the name, because of free this or free that. You will be successful if you put in the work. You will be successful if you just have the right mindset, right? Don't worry about the fees. You'll make that money up if you just sell 1 or 2 houses, right? Don't worry about the fees. They should be in the back of your mind. Yes, do I think it's an investment? I do. I think I paid a lot, right? But at the end of the day, I know I'm gonna make it back, and so much more, with learning from my mentor, with learning just from free trainings I find through my company and like through other sources. Just learning as I go, I know I'm gonna easily make up those fees. So I'm not worried about that. So don't let fees steer you a certain way because it's cheaper or it's less expensive, right? You wanna go based on where you think you're gonna be happy. If you need to somehow make $200 more to cover some fee or whatever, go out there, donate plasma. You just need to be healthy and not taking certain medications to donate. Do Instacart, do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber. There's so many ways you can make quick money. Babysit, sell your stuff online. There's ways to make that $200. Where there's a will, there's a way, and I strongly believe that. And if you're that determined to do something, you'll find a way. That's just how I feel. You might not agree, but basically it is what it is, right? If you need $1,500, you need to find a way to make $1,500. And I don't remember who said this to me, but I completely agree with it. And they said, when someone is addicted to, let's say, drugs, right? They always manage to find a way to get drugs, right? Nothing stopping them. Oh, I don't have money. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have this. I don't have that. No, where there's a will, there's a way. They don't let anything stop them. And like, I know it's crazy to compare it to like, you know, people doing drugs, but basically, like if nothing stops them, if they don't have money, if they don't have this, they seem to find a way. So you could find a way to make a few $100 and invest in your career, because at the end of the day, you're gonna invest in yourself and you're gonna grow your business with however much energy you put into it. So if you wanna put in minimal energy because you don't wanna come up with the money, or you don't wanna pay for this, you don't wanna pay for that, then you're not gonna be successful, and it is what it is. No matter how many people you know, if you don't put in the work, you're not gonna get the business. So that's just my opinion, and do with it what you will, but that's one big thing I noticed when I was just interviewing different brokerages, and I think it's important to share because everyone tells you they want you, so you're interviewing them, and like that's fine. That is true. You're gonna be interviewing them, right? But you have to see if it's a good fit both ways. I would hope they don't offer to sign you on when they know you're not gonna fit, right? I mean, some might, but you would hope that they don't. But yeah, this is just kind of some things I wish I knew when considering brokerages, and kind of wish they changed their perception on how they can recruit someone without having to put the other brokerages down. Because honestly, as soon as they started talking bad about another brokerage, I just lost all interest. I don't care what you have to say about the other brokerages, right? I'm here to know what you can provide for me. And if I go to another brokerage and interview them, they're obviously not gonna tell me what you can do for me. So why don't you tell me why I should pick you instead of why I shouldn't pick them? And yeah. So that is basically my thoughts on it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.